Joanna Cherry claimed she wanted MPs to be informed that one option remains on keeping the UK in the EU when the Prime Minister's final Brexit deal returns to Parliament. The European Court of Justice will next month consider whether Article 50 can be revoked after a case brought by a group of Remain supporters. Speaking on Sky News, presenter Adam Boulton asked the Scottish National Party MP whether though Brexit could be stopped. Ms. Cherry said, "I think it can," but warned the decision were reliant on Parliament. She added, "I think Brexit can be stopped, but stopping it is a political decision. The purpose of the case that I and a group of cross-party MPs from the SNP, the Greens and the Labour Party, the purpose of the case we have taken to the Scottish courts, and the Scottish courts have now referred to Luxembourg court is to establish if Article 50 can be unilaterally revoked. We want the highest court in Europe to tell us whether the British Parliament could vote to unilaterally revoke Article 50. The benefit of knowing that is when MPs come to make their meaningful votes on the deal or when we come to the stop-off date of the 21st of January where MPs have to react to the fact there has been no deal. MPs will be informed that one option to Parliament is to withdraw that notice and for the whole of the UK to remain in the European Union on our existing terms with our existing opt-outs." Brexit news. Joanna Cherry claimed Brexit can be stopped, but there's a catch. Image, Getty Sky News. "I think Brexit can be stopped, but stopping it is a political decision." Joanna Cherry, she added, "The ECJ is going to hear the case on November 27th. They have fast-tracked it. I would imagine they would produce their opinion fairly promptly thereafter. As things stand at the moment, it seems very unlikely that Theresa May is going to get a deal at the summit in October. She might get one by November. I suspect she will get some kind of a fudge deal by December and MPs will be voting on it in January, so I would hope the timetable is right for us to have the court result." The last week, the ECJ confirmed it had granted the fast-track procedure on the case, which was referred to Luxembourg by Scotland's highest court. Appealing to the public for help with funding the legal challenge, Mr. Mom, director of the Good Law Project, said, "This is a case vital in our national interest. Please help us engage the best possible team." Speaking before the Scottish National Party conference, Ms. Sturgeon outlined her plans to keep Scotland inside the EU during an appearance on the Andrew Marr Show. The First Minister told Marr, "If that was the choice, no doubt calls for a second referendum would grow in those circumstances. We would not stand in the way of a second referendum, a so-called people's vote. SNP MPs would undoubtedly vote for that proposition. We would, of course, want to talk to people about how we ensure that Scotland does not end up in the same position all over again, where we voted to remain in the EU but find ourselves facing exit completely against our will."